Electricity North West is responsible for distributing power to the 2.5 million people who live in the northwest of England. So we take power from the grid system and we deliver it to people's homes and businesses. The needs of our customers will be affected by many things in the future, by changes in technology, but critically by the government's decarbonisation policy. So that will drive changes in customers' behaviours, and our responsibility as Electricity North West is to help plan for those behaviours and ensure we're able to provide the power that people need.
To ensure we have a balanced portfolio across the innovation space, we've developed a number of key themes which help to meet our business plan, its targets and also our customers' needs. And when we develop new projects, we ensure that it meets at least one of these themes. So the first theme of our innovation strategy is one of safety and environment. And in this theme we strive to improve the safety and to reduce our impact on the environment. The Sentinel project will trial some new fault location techniques which will help improve safety on our overhead line network. By developing some novel fault location centres which will help us to predict and detect broken or low-hanging conductors, we'll be able to respond much quicker to faults, which will improve our customers' quality of supply and deliver £5 million worth of savings per year to the business.
What we're looking to do is improve our overall network performance and to reduce the risk of loss of supplies to our customers. It's a really critical area for us and it's important that we get that right going forward. The Fault Support Centre is a new network innovation where we're looking to improve the customer service that we can provide. We deploy new technology on the network to help us locate faults faster, and then we can deploy repair crews to those faults and repair those faults proactively. We are continuing to improve how the Fault Support Centre is integrated into our business as usual operations, and what we are seeing is other DNOs that are building upon our success by implementing the Fault Support Centre in their operations also.
The capacity theme from our innovation strategy is about maximising the use of our existing network assets and increasing demand and generation capacity on that network. Celsius is about better understanding our network assets within a substation and how those assets are affected by the temperature and their environment, with the aim of deferring reinforcement, releasing capacity and ultimately reducing cost to customers.
The Capacity to Customers project was about testing the willingness of existing customers to offer us a demand-side response service in exchange for payment. The project proved that industrial and commercial customers were willing to sign up with us on a commercial agreement to be flexible with their demand to enable us to manage our networks and release some of that capacity as and when we needed it.
The efficiency theme in our innovation strategy is all about making sure that we make the best use of customers' money when we're trying to develop our network. Our new demand scenario tools are about helping us to make smart decisions about investing for future capacity in the network based on what our customers' needs are. There's a great deal of uncertainty about what future customer needs are and how that will vary across the network. So we're developing a tailored approach taking into account both existing types of demand and the new types of demand and generation which lead to needs for future network capacity.
The customer theme ensures that our projects focus on customer service, develop the network to be flexible and offer new services and greater choice for our customers.
The value of lost load, or VOL for short, is the mechanism that the electricity industry use to place a value on the cost of power cuts to customers. Currently there's one uniform VOL. Now this doesn't take account of the different impacts of power cuts on different kinds of customers. The value of lost load project is a large piece of customer engagement that Electricity North West is conducting to enable us to understand VOL by different customer type at a much more granular level. Understanding this granular level is very important because that will be extremely important going forward in targeting our investment strategies to ensure that those investments are targeted to meet customer needs and expectations.
The commercial theme is about supporting the transition from what we currently are, which is a distribution network operator, into a distribution system operator. And that will involve much more balancing of local supply and demand, and particularly as we get more low carbon technologies on the system. And one of the aspects of that will be much more requirement for commercial solutions to deliver that rather than the technical solutions that we currently have. The original CLASS project showed that if we deployed CLASS across the whole of Great Britain, The amount of demand reduction that could be achieved will be equivalent to a large power station.
We've completed 2 of our low carbon network fund projects, Capacity to Customers and Class. These projects are now being transitioned to business as usual and are delivering tangible benefits for our customers.
Customers are at the heart of everything that Electricity North West does. We need to keep the lights on now, and we need to make sure that the network is able to meet the needs and expectations of customers in the future. And that's why customers are so central to the innovation strategy.